What's good? What's good, everybody? We are live. Let's go.
Hey. Let's
roll,
do
roll your joints. Pack your bowls and your king palms. Let's get smoking here. All right.
it. All
How
right.
you doing today?
How
you doing today?
I'm good. It's been a crazy, I don't know. I'm tired. I think we've talked about this. So I'm just going to lead off with that. I am tired. I don't know if you are. What have you done? I don't know. I've been doing life, but I am tired.
Me too.
So,
I don't even know how I made it through today.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what sparked us to be like, okay, this is going to be a chill episode.
Hazel. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty chill episode today. We're going to talk about like some news stories, catch up from our past broadcasts, let you guys know about some housekeeping that's happening, and just kind of bullshit a little bit. But, let's get started with first things first, right? Light them up. Light them if you got them.
Thanks everyone for joining us. You've got the Cannabis Closet with CannaQueen and MJ. Yeah,
we're exhausted, y'all. We've had a couple of episodes. We had the pinner episodes in between, but even those were a little bit heavy.
Serious,
a little bit. So we had the heaviest of our episodes was, of course, the social equity show, which we would absolutely love to have that discussion in every state that is legal.
Yeah. And so keep that conversation going.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to make those changes. But then our last episode was a pinner, but the one before that was the women's episode for International Women's Day. And so we're just gonna take it easy today. Take it easy. Will they get me for that? Can I sing it myself?
Yeah, I mean, we can sing ourselves. I don't think
we can sing it ourselves, right? As long as we don't use the music. So, do we want to just get started with some like news stories?
Sure.
I want to talk about this thing. You have that pulled up. Let's talk about this thing that Biden is talking about right now, firing people in the White House for having used cannabis in the past. Like, not even right now, but in the past.
So why even at all? Like, because the
whole platform part of the platform that he got elected on was promising that he was going to at least decriminalize, right? So then why are you punishing people?
On what grounds? I still don't understand. Please explain really why the necessary, or why he felt it was necessary to propose that to them, like, and why they're getting punished if they choose to not resign. Like,
yeah, I think they should be able to keep their jobs if they're doing their jobs properly, especially with a majority of the states already legalized. It needs to be federally legalized. He needs to be the one that does it. But I was talking to somebody today about this actually, and how not everybody, but a lot of our leaders in government were our age, mine and your age, 40 years ago. What are they doing making decisions about what's going on for people our age now today when they don't understand it at all?
When they don't even take the time. I mean, maybe they have teams out there reporting back to them, like, but again, shouldn't they have, or at least they should have this, right? Knowing that it's not going away. So why continue in the negative vein of...
Right. And this article calls it antiquated. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's absolutely I mean, come on, man. You can't, well, I guess you can, but it just doesn't make any sense to me to come on and talk about, being for legalization or being for decriminalization and then turn around and punish your own staff for things they may not even be doing right now. They may not even be doing those things right now. It's something that and by the way, Kamala Harris has admitted to using cannabis in the past, and she has to keep her job. Barack Obama definitely admitted to using cannabis in the past, and he got to be a whole ass president. So, like, I don't understand why anybody in the White House would lose their job over this.
Yeah. Again, what's the basis, or what's the, we kind of pulled the headline and did not continue to scroll.
I don't know if there's anything that this article could tell me about it that would make it okay. I don't understand. I think this article is right in line. I kind of skimmed through it, is right in line with what we're saying right now. You know? So yeah, listen, when nobody actually wanted you to have the job that you have, but you somehow got it anyway, maybe consider doing what we've asked you to do instead of making sure that we do not reelect you in 4 years.
Yeah. Yes. Again, it just goes to my favorite thing of lip service.
Yes. God, another white man giving us lip service. Look at that, you guys. Somebody's going to listen to this podcast and be like, they hate white people, but
no, we don't. We're just calling out the,
we don't.
We're being kind to humanity and reminding them that we don't have to just tolerate or be
right. So what else is happening? North Dakota senators are advancing a House-passed marijuana legalization bill. So that's coming up. In North Dakota, I've been saying for a few weeks that I want to get in touch with somebody in South Dakota, because I actually saw a news story out of South Dakota a few weeks ago saying that they're like basically putting the kibosh on adult use cannabis. And they're dragging their feet on legalizing or regulating medical use cannabis in South Dakota. But I don't know if anybody actually lives there. So there's that. But if you guys know anybody who lives in South Dakota that is familiar with what's going on in the cannabis space out there in the advocacy world, we would love to talk to them, because we are very curious about the ins and outs of what's going on, why these bills are being dismantled, why the regulations aren't being created in South Dakota. Do people live in South Dakota? What's the temperatures in South Dakota? Probably, is it cold there, or is it like?
I don't know, because I've never been there either.
4 people watching right now, so tell us, do you guys know anything about South Dakota?
Chime in about South Dakota.
Middle America, right? So looks like, look at this. Representative Jason Doctor is sponsoring the proposal, which would allow, this is the North Dakota article, which would allow adults 21 and older to possess and purchase up to 1 ounce of cannabis for personal use. I'm going to assume that's per day. Is that the article that's in there? If you want, I don't know.
Yeah. Do you want to put the whole thing on screen? I can do that.
If you want to. I mean, I didn't know if you.
I didn't know if people wanted to read all that.
You probably don't want to read it. It's fine. I'll read it to you.
But down at the bottom, like just a few down, they basically said, this is preventative maintenance. We know what's happening. We're gonna roll with it and make it available.
Because people are already getting it. Listen, it doesn't matter. Listen, I hope that eventually, they may not be listening right now, but I hope that legislators and lawmakers find us, because I just want to say, and I hope they find this episode, I just want to say, you can legalize it or you can not legalize it, but people are going to smoke it anyway.
We're going to still access it.
It's still going to be accessible. Now, you can either make the money and put it into your state and put it into repairs for your state, or community services for your state, schools for your state, or you can continue to allow the underground market to thrive, because that's what's happening right now. And also, by the way, you should hire those underground people too.
Yes.
Pay them a fantastic salary for the skill set that they have provided all of these years, and make it a family affair. Bring in those underground people, make it accessible for everybody, and make it legal.
Don't tax the crap out of us.
Oh,
like seriously, the whole like paying more in taxes than I am in my medicine is beyond me. And not even like, I guess like on the adult use side is like, I know most of that cost is taxes, and what could be affordable pricing is through the roof. You have to buy more as adult use, and so that kind of rolls into the whole limiting THC milligram per dose. Like any legislation out there, like everyone needs to like jump in and say no.
Stop limiting it. That's right.
Do not limit like that.
Every person
that's a money game. It's it's a trap.
Yeah, and you don't know what that person's needs and necessities are. Some people are going to need a higher amount, a higher potency level, a higher milligram amount to handle whatever it is that they're treating or the symptoms that they're treating with cannabis. Some people are going to need to microdose. A couple puffs is going to do them fine for the whole day. It really does depend on the person because I mean, we're all just, I mean, we're similar, but we're all, we're all different. So we all react differently to those things.
Yep.
So, yeah. Or you were just saying something and it made me think of, what did you just say? It made me think about, dang it, I lost my thought.
Taxes.
Taxes. It was taxes. That's what it was. Okay. So on the same vein of that, so what happens too in legal states and especially in the cities and the counties is that so I live in a small little city and we are a tourist town. So we are struggling right now. But I remember a couple years ago when we were also struggling before COVID hit. So, struggle bus central over here. They wanted to increase the taxes on cannabis again. And we were like, but what about these other industries that you're not taxing more? Like, why aren't you taxing these other industries? You can't just put all of your eggs into the cannabis basket. Okay, well, cannabis is going to pay for this and cannabis is going to pay for that. Because that's what's happening, and that's why our taxes are so high. You could still tax the cannabis at a reasonable rate, still pay for the things we need to pay for, and still have something that is accessible to a majority of the general public.
Right. It doesn't have to be so crazy different, like 30% extra in taxes. Like seriously?
Does that make you want to go back there and buy more stuff from them? Or does that make you want to hit up your plug? Because to me, I'm hitting my plug up. If you're going to charge me that much in taxes, I'm just going to pay this guy that I know he does it and he's got fire. So that's
and then they want to then they want to say we're creating the gray market. No, the legislation's creating these markets.
Yeah, y'all are creating it. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, well, I just want to say, I don't know, do we get too political on here? I don't think we do, but I mean, I think it's well known if anybody knows me, I'm very, very progressive. I'm a very progressive individual.
I don't think we get too political.
I think we talk about it unless we have to.
It goes along with it being an industry. We're we're running into regulations. There's politics to it. We can't avoid it we can't pretend that it doesn't exist.
I just want to mention my shock and surprise that it was a Republican representative that is pushing this forward, because I feel like it's often a Republican representative that's hindering legislation like this. And so it's good to see that it's bipartisan and that more representation, no matter what side of the table they sit on, are representing the people and what the people want, and that is cannabis legalization.
Yeah.
So it's good to see. It's good to see.
It is
happy about it. What else? Anything else interesting? Mexico is legalizing. I haven't pulled up a story about that, but I did hear about that.
I'll look for something. You talk, I'll look.
Yeah. So Mexico is legalizing before the United States of America. This is what doesn't make sense to me. Okay. This is what doesn't make sense to a lot of people, I'm sure. Right? We are the United States of America. So was it you and I who were talking about this the other day? Why the important stuff isn't just the same across the board? I can't remember who I was talking to about this, but I was like, the really important and like big stuff, the big national issues, right? The human equality, right? The treating women with respect and paying them a fair wage and wages in general across the board. You know, like minimum wage should be, it's a national thing, right? The state shouldn't get to be able to decide those little things on their own, right? If a majority is saying yes to this, then that's what it should be, right? So a majority of the United States is saying yes to legalization, not decriminalization, but full legalization, being able to access this plant legally and being able to as a business put our money into banks legally without it looking like we're laundering money, and not having to worry about getting arrested and, you know, expunging all records of anybody with a low level a cannabis offense, but I would say low level nonviolent drug offense. That's what I would say across the board. But and then you know, expunging those records, allowing people to get jobs in the industry, all of those things, those are big things that everybody in the United States wants. And we are the United States, right? So then why aren't we united in this? Why aren't we legalized yet? Why is Mexico legalizing before us?
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
What's the word on that?
No.
You don't know. You're like, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like, yes, in some ways, the United States is going backwards or finding themselves just, I don't.
So what is Mexico? Did you find the article? What is Mexico saying that they're going to do, or what's their situation?
So the couple articles that I have looked at, it's just saying, you know, they're from a few days ago. There's nothing more current, you know, within the past few days, but just again, Mexico prepares to light up legally is the headline.
It's the headline. They're like excited about it. So we don't know what it's going to look like yet.
This is from the Latin American magazine. I did pull up a New York Times article, but it was boring. So now I'll pull that one up too.
We don't want boring.
Yeah, no, just yeah, this kind of has a couple
little blurb.
Here, I'll actually show people so they can. Yeah.
Are they sitting in? Those are just regular bushes, right? They're not sitting in like a. It looks like they were trying to. Yeah, but it just looks like they were trying to get a plant that looks close to marijuana, but it's not.
It says among marijuana plants in the
is it?
Sit on a bench.
So they're just
outside the Senate building
with marijuana plants outside the Senate building.
Yeah. Why I mean, that's how Nepal is. It's just growing, you know, wild on the roadside.
That's where I want to live. Yeah, that is true. When you go, I went to India and to sorry, I just lost my train of thought completely. I went to India and Malaysia. Sorry. And yeah, we went hiking in all of these different areas in rainforests and stuff, and there was cannabis everywhere. I brought home a leaf. I've stuck it in my journal and I smuggled it home. Don't arrest me now. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, I mean, legalization is the only way to destroy an underground market. Legalizing the correct way, because and I'm not saying, like, honestly, I don't see nothing wrong with the underground market. I love my plug. I do. I also love the dispensaries that I go to.
It's like small business, right? You're supporting your small business community.
I feel like if I go to my plug, it's like farmer's market kind of situation. Yeah, like if I go to the farmer's market and buy tomatoes from, you know, a local grower, local gardener or whatever, am I betraying City Market or the big food chain? You know, no, I'm just using both. I'm just using both.
Quality. You're going to see those quality differences. You're going to see those, produce different, option differences, your seasonals. There's just so many ways that people don't think about cannabis, and that is so similar to obviously other fruits and vegetables and vegetation. It's like,
well, then that, and if you're going to charge me 27% in taxes, then I'm just going to go see my guy down the street.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. So I hope they do this right. I hope that it's not too costly. It looks like for now
it's talking
they've already approved. They're like, right now adults will be able to possess an ounce. You'll be able to possess an ounce and grow 8 plants in Mexico. Let's move. Can we move there?
And then you can apply for a larger scale cultivation license. So
I like it. Let's go.
Dental. Let's talk about dental.
They have inexpensive healthcare there.
Let's see what else. Anything else? We just pulled it up. Okay, they're talking about your bill requirement. Oh, what just happened there?
It's probably like a highlight or something.
Yeah, it's like it's an ad. Yeah. It's an ad. Sorry. 40% growing licenses to be reserved for indigenous Mexicans, communal land farmers, and other vulnerable groups. So they're even thinking about their, social equity, their indigenous people, taking care of their people.
How did we get so backwards? And we've always been backwards and antiquated, I think.
What's the capital? Always the money, the capital, make the step on everybody that we need to get to the top. So that we have our millions, and instead of saying, okay, there's enough for all of us, there's enough for everybody to live very fulfilling lives. Not everyone asks to be a millionaire, but
no, I don't even want to be a millionaire. I just want to, be comfortable and not have to worry about things. It'd be like really happy. Also, I would like a living wage to grow as many cannabis plants as I desire. I want big plots of land,
and being able to do with it what you need to. Like, okay, I have my herb garden. I'm gonna, I have my bunch of my aloe plants, and I want to trade them, with someone down the road to get some other type of plant, and bringing it back to that. This is a community effort. This is a community thing. Like,
I love that too.
And if
I grow the cannabis, you grow the tomatoes and the vegetables, and that guy down there raises the chickens and has the eggs. That's why I do feel like up in in the mountain communities or the smaller communities that I'm living in, that you do have those groups of people that lend that kind of support, and the easier access to farmers markets and actual produce, not just there's a couple farmers markets I've been to that were like not farmers markets, they were just markets. Is that like a little bit of everything?
Exactly. And I do too. But again,
it's like the small vendors. The Walmart of the farmers market. You can get anything here. You can get everything your food here, and you can also get some pottery here,
and your jewelry.
Exactly. I love it. I love everything about that. Well, congratulations, Mexico.
Good job, Mexico.
We're happy for you, and a little bit jealous, and a little bitter. To be very honest.
Not bitter. We just have to do better here, right? We're going to live here.
Not bitter. Here. We got to do better.
We're going to make a t-shirt out of that. Put it on the books.
Don't be bitter. Do better.
Do better.
Somebody write that down. So do you want to do a little bit of housekeeping stuff?
Yeah. Might as well take a little break to remind people why we're here and what we're doing, who we are.
So I'll answer all those questions if you would like.
Yeah.
Why are we here? We are here to discuss issues that arise within the cannabis industry, the industry that we love so much, because of the plant that we love so much. We are here to find answers to questions and create solutions to problems. we want a better cannabis industry. We want a more accessible cannabis industry for everybody involved, from the consumer up to the owners, right? So that's why we're here. We're here to discuss those hard topics, and sometimes we're going to have a lackadaisical day.
Keep the conversations going. Yeah, we're chill. Yeah, we are cannabis users too. We're not always go, 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 though. I mean, I can go, go, go.
Yeah, when we gotta be, right.
But we like to chill.
Yeah, we want to break the stereotypes too. I mean, we both work really hard, and we both smoke a lot of cannabis. And I know a lot of you out there can relate to that. So we're going to break the stigma and do right by the plant that we love. You can find us on several platforms right now. But let's address that first and foremost. Right now, we are on several platforms live. We're on Facebook Live. We're on Twitch Live right now, and we're on YouTube Live. Coming up in April, we are going to switch that up a little bit. So you'll still be able to access us on those platforms. However, it will be after the show. So it won't be a live broadcast on those other platforms. We're going to be on Twitch for our live show starting in April. So starting in April, we're going to switch over and just be Twitch for live shows, but you can catch us after. We will post everything after the fact on YouTube, on Facebook, and then Spotify and Google Podcasts as well. We're on Anchor as well. So we have several places where you can find us. But in April, we will be live on Twitch only. So go ahead and prepare for that. Set your Twitch account up. It's a pretty awesome platform. And we look forward to seeing you on our live feeds in April. There. Until April, we will be right here. We'll remind you again on our next show that we're going to be switching it up. So
yep. We're working on our website. We're going to we're trying to streamline everything. Work in progress, people.
We just hired an intern. So we just hired an intern to help us out with a lot of this stuff, less technical stuff that I should have been paying closer attention to, that like Oregon Trail class, because
I can do it. The thing is like knowing how to do it and having the time to do it is a whole nother thing. And it's, and again,
and
giving people the jobs that we can't do, like,
and being able to like delegate this stuff. Like, you're the one throwing stuff up right now. We're gonna have somebody behind the scenes helping us out with that, so it's gonna be good. Yeah, exciting. Oh yeah, we're on the Weed Tube as well. Everybody's like, do they still exist? They still exist, and we are on there. So check us out there too. We have a TikTok and an Instagram. We're trying to do better on our social media. We actually talked to somebody a little bit about that today. So yeah, we're a work in progress, but I love it, and we're having a good time so far. Thanks, Nexus.
We would love for you, if you're tuning in, please share us. Please tell your friends about us. Please email us about topics you want to hear about, hear discussed, brought to light. We have a few topics on standby, but we wanted to prepare more for them, bigger topics, bigger, but again, we want to have fun too. So there's going to be informative and educational pieces to, kind of in between when we have the heavier topics. So, but yeah, we want to hear what you want to hear about. We've got
a 419 show coming up that we're planning for.
Show.
That's when we're doing our giveaway for our raffle. So I guess I'll talk about the raffle a little bit.
Yeah, let me get this on.
We do have a raffle. I don't have my paper on it. We do have a raffle going on right now. You can enter the raffle. The raffle tickets are $25 a ticket. You can enter the raffle by going to our Cash App or to our PayPal. Our Cash App is $Cannabis Closet 420. And our PayPal is our email, cannabiscloset420@gmail.com. It's $25 a ticket. You can buy as many tickets as you want. The winner will receive a Focus V Carta, which values at $250. Also, there will be resin art valued, I think it's at $100 or $150. I cannot remember. There's quite a bit of it, and I keep adding to it. I can't stop myself. I'm like, oh, we should put this in the price pack. And we're going to have some like cannabis apparel. So I think there's at least one hat in there. It's pretty awesome. It's a flat bill, and I missed my whole flat bill when I did that too. It's a flat bill. And then what else? We're gonna have CannaQueen and also Cannabis Closet apparel, which brings me to the next subject.
Ooh, art.
Art. We need art. We're having an art contest. So if you think that you can create a logo, a workable logo for us, go ahead and submit your entries into cannabiscloset420@gmail.com and let us see what you got. And we will choose a winner, and the winner will receive their artwork on some apparel to wear. We might even frame it for you as well. Get you a little framed picture of it and sign it, or I don't know. Does that matter? Do you guys want us to sign stuff? I don't even think we're there yet. But anyways, whatever. We'll figure something out. So yeah, if you want to enter the art contest, we would love to see your ideas for the Cannabis Closet. You know what we're about. You know what we look like. Yeah. So let's see what you got. And are we wrapping that up on 4/19 as well, or?
I think we said we wanted to put a deadline on it just to kind of give our
those fires going.
Also. Yeah.
So are we doing 4/19?
4/19.
We say that?
Yeah.
So 4/19. Hopefully we get some entries in there. We're doing it. So the art contest ends on 4/19. We will pick a winner if we have a winner to pick. So send in your designs to our Cannabis Closet cannabiscloset420@gmail.com, and we would love to see what you got. We are sponsored, y'all. We are sponsored by My Smoke Gear. So we don't have a Cannabis Closet 420 link yet, but we do have a CannaQueen DGO link. So if you go to this link right here on the screen, mysmokegear.com/ref/CannaQueen DGO, go check out My Smoke Gear. We have bowls, we have glass bowls and silicone bowls. We have grinders. This grinder is one of the best grinders I've ever had. It has the
I need to go.
Yeah, you need to go to your P.O. box. I know it's sitting over there.
I know, and I lost my grinder. I can't find it. So, I mean, I didn't. It's
a reason for this season. You got to go get it now.
Strategically hidden in my house somewhere.
You got to go get it. You got a beautiful one sitting waiting for you. And I'm building up so much keef in here. I said I was going to smoke it on 4/19 show, but what I might do is actually use it with something else that I recently received in my kitchen.
I'll bring my sandbox, and we have options.
Put it all in there. So we are also now affiliated with Levo. So we are now on Team Levo. So if you are interested in getting a Levo, you can go to shop.levo.com, enter the code Cannabis Closet 420 for a 10% discount. It's pretty awesome. And I think that we were going to talk about, we're doing a show about consumption methods on 4/19. So we're going to kind of talk about all of cannabis, right? But also I was thinking maybe I break out the Levo and make a couple things and show everybody how it works.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I know you have a butter maker too, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. We should do that. Let's do a comparison show.
And I should come in early, a couple of days, obviously not just roll in on the 19th. So we have to talk about that too.
Oh yeah, we're going to be in the same room on the 19th. That's so exciting. We should do, you guys tell us what you think about this. We should do a show where we're making the same recipe, but I'm using the Levo and you're using the magical butter machine.
Yeah.
Do like a little comparison and pros and cons.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do that. We're going to plan that. I think that'll be soon because that feels like something that we can throw together pretty quickly and don't have to put a whole lot of effort into so that we can prepare for those other bigger shows. And then so that way we can showcase our new affiliate. Yeah.
Pretty awesome. For sure.
So yeah, so those are all of the, okay. And then what else do we want to talk about? There's, we're just catching everybody up right now. There's Midwest Canna Golf Tournament. That's for Illinois and Missouri. It's April 17th, 2021. The information is here on the screen if you want to jot it down or take a quick screenshot there. Midwest Canna Golf Tournament at gmail.com is where you can send inquiries for sponsorship or vendor information. The golf tournament registration for individuals is $100, and for teams of 4, it's $350. And they're looking for all the brands in Missouri and Illinois to come out and show up. So yeah, check that out.
Represent.
April 17th, 2021. It's at Grand Marais Golf Course. Did I pronounce that right? Frank Holton State Park. That's in Centerville, Illinois. So go out there and represent for Missouri and Illinois. We also want to give a quick shout out to Fleurvert Academy and Virtual Clinic. So if you guys need a clinic appointment for a virtual clinic, you can call the number that's on the screen scrolling below. For the clinic, it's 314-465-8516. They also have an academy section. So for the academy, you can call 314-495-7259. You can email fleurvertacademy@gmail.com. Or if you would like to set an appointment for the virtual clinic, it's fleurvert.setmore.com. So check them out. That's in Missouri. And I believe she said last time she was on, they also do virtual clinics in Illinois. So Missouri and Illinois area, check out Fleurvert Academy and Virtual Clinic. And we're also, of course, sponsored by CQ LLC. CQ LLC is a cannabis consulting company, in person or virtually. If you have any questions about how we can help you out, you can go to customer service cqllc@gmail.com or give us a call 970-426-5985. We show up in person and we do hands-on training, or we can help with any virtual necessities as well. So give us a call if you have any questions. In any state where legal cannabis is happening, that's where we'll show up.
Yep.
Yeah. So, anything else?
No, I mean, you covered it. You did good job.
We're having a short episode today. Are we gonna?
I think, yeah. I mean, I think we've done just again reminder of what we've done, why we're here. You did all that. We have going on in the next couple weeks. I will say we are trying again to get our website up and going. So we'll have all of these links to our wonderful sponsors and those guests that we've had in the past. We'll get all that available so you can search those people out as well from our previous conversations. So with that, I mean, how long? Oh, really?
Oh yeah, episode. We're short.
This is like short. This is shorter than a Pinner episode. Like this
shorter
is like
than a Pinner. I know. We've had so much going on, just trying to prepare for future podcasts, preparing for the last podcast that we had. We've had so much going on, and then we're preparing for growth. So we are working behind the scenes to bring you all of the episodes that we've been talking about, the incarceration episode. We are planning some travel soon. So we want to be on the road and bring episodes from the road. We have a meeting actually tomorrow to decide on some things. So we can't announce it yet, but stay on the edge of your seat on that one. We'll let you know where we're going and what we're doing. We're just trying to truck along a little bit, and cover all of the important stuff. We were going to do a little recap of our past shows, but I feel like we talk about them so much. Nothing really new is happening from what I understand, nothing, brand new is happening on the Missouri front, but I do know that, outside of the organizations that have been available, I think new organizations are being formed so that the communities that are missing out are no longer going to be missing out. They're going to be represented, and people are going to show up. And I think I feel like there are people showing up. I'm starting to see some news out of Missouri that I'm happy about. It's progress,
for sure.
but it's progress without the argument of whether or not individuals can work together, or if there's one sole person that we can work with to reach out to this whole community. It's progress.
I think that's been proven that there are other people working, and that it kind of united them to come together. So,
and by the way, to bring up that one person, because that there was one person that was kind of holding a lot of weight on what was happening in communities, in the community that she represents, because she's deemed difficult to work with or whatever. But like, she's doing all of these things with a whole lot of different people that she's connected with that are ready to work with her. Yep. And I'm excited about it. And also the Airbnb.
Girl, like, I didn't get her. Like, I need to make a formal inquiry about that. And
yes, I did. I made a not formal inquiry about it, but I feel like it was like, yes, it's happening.
Yeah, divine. Yeah, divine.
So yeah, we just have to make sure that, this the individual I'm talking about as well. I'm just leaving names out of it just for sake of ease, but the individual I'm talking about as well is also making moves in other states. So it's not just she's broadening she's expanding her growth and opportunity. I'm proud to know her, and well, I don't know why I'm not saying her name is Marnie Madison, and I talk about her a lot, and I don't know why I would feel like I needed to leave her name out. Marnie, I'm very proud of you, and I'm proud to know you, and I look forward to seeing everything that she brings to the table, because like literally she's making moves, man. She's doing
it's been exciting to see some of the posts and projects that she's being involved in, and
she's so young.
People she's working with, and
I feel like I'm so impressed by her because she's so young, and she's just like so very focused on her mission,
It's nice
and
to see. It's refreshing.
She's good.
It's a reminder, like I feel like some of the passion for even just medical cannabis and making way for adult use. And again, having to define it by taxes and whatever is a little annoying, but
super annoying.
Just having the conversations out there, normalizing it in our communities. And that's where it really should start, is again, normalizing it in the community so that they know what they're getting behind, so they know what to stand up for, so they know what to go to their representatives with. And I think that's, something that we have talked about, and just having that capability and information of being able to be represented in your community. So
if you're not represented in your community, go be the representation in your community.
Start it. Yep. There are people that have done it that can assist you. If you can do it. Yep. If you're thinking about it, then do it.
If you're thinking about it and it makes your heart feel like it's going to burst, do it. If your heart feels like that all the time, you should probably go see a doctor, though. So I'm just wrap that.
We're all about health and wellness here. Yep. Reminder.
We're going to keep this short today. Just, because everybody just need a little breather, and us included. We are still going to do a quick and short Pinner episode next week to kind of like remind y'all of everything that's going on, and see how we're doing and what's up. And if anybody wants to ever write us letters and let us know about your experiences and things of that nature, we will read them on the air. Let us know if you want to stay anonymous or not. We can absolutely honor that. But we want to hear about your experience too, because this isn't just about us, it's about you. So We want to hear about your good experiences, your bad experiences, the ugly experiences. If you're a consumer in the legal industry, or if you're somebody who works in the legal industry, or whatever the case may be, we want to hear from you. How are you representing cannabis, and what is your story? So send us your emails, cannabiscloset420@gmail.com. And on those pinner episodes, if we have those stories, we'll definitely pull them out and take a look and discuss. But other than that, don't forget to go enter the raffle and send us your artwork, and be nice to yourselves.
Ooh, cultivate love.
And stay lifted, everybody. We'll see you next Monday. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Thank you.